The tech industry has given rise to numerous startups that have transformed the way we live, work, and communicate. From social media to food delivery to artificial intelligence, these startups have revolutionized the world with their innovative ideas and groundbreaking technology. So join me for today's video. I'm going to count down 15 of the most successful tech startups. Number 15. Lyft. Lyft is a very popular ride-sharing service that allows users to request a ride through a mobile app. The company was founded in 2012 by Logan Green and John Zimmer, who wanted to create a more affordable and community-focused alternative to traditional taxis. The initial idea for Lyft came from Green's experience living in Zimbabwe, where he saw how the locals used shared taxis to get around. He realized that a similar model could work in the United States, where many people rely on cars for transportation but are unable to afford the high cost of ownership. So in 2007, he founded a company called Zimride, which provided ride-sharing service for long-distance trips between cities. The company was initially targeted at college students, but it quickly grew to include a wider audience. In 2012, Green and Zimmer decided to pivot their business to focus on short-distance rides within cities and launched Lyft as a subsidiary of Zimride, with the goal of providing an affordable and convenient alternative to taxis. The success of Lyft was in part due to its unique business model, which relied on regular people driving their own cars to provide rides. This allowed the company to keep costs pretty low and offer fares that were significantly cheaper than traditional taxis. Lyft also differentiated itself from its competitors by focusing on creating a sense of community among its drivers and passengers. The company encouraged drivers to decorate their cars with pink mustaches and encouraged passengers to sit in the front seat and engage in a conversation with their driver. This approach proved to be very popular, and Lyft quickly gained a loyal following of users who appreciated the company's friendly and affordable service. Within a few years, Lyft had expanded to dozens of cities across the U.S., and the company's valuation had grown to over $11 billion. Today, it's one of the largest ride-sharing companies in the world, with a presence in over 600 cities across North America. The company continues to innovate and expand its services, including a partnership with Waymo to offer self-driving car rides in Phoenix, Arizona. Number 14. Doordash. Founded in 2013 by Tony Xu, Stanley Tong, Andy Fong, and Evan Moore, who saw an opportunity to improve the food delivery experience for both customers and restaurants, DoorDash is a food delivery service that connects the two together through an app. The idea for the service came from Xu's experience as a delivery driver for a local restaurant, where he realized that there was a need for a much more efficient and convenient way to connect people with their favorite restaurants. So he set out to create a platform that could meet that need. Initially, DoorDash operated as a small pilot program in Palo Alto, California, where the founders would personally deliver food orders to customers. However, the company quickly gained popularity, and they decided to expand their service to other cities across the U.S. One of the keys to DoorDash's success was its innovative business model, which focused on creating partnerships with local restaurants rather than competing with them. Unlike other food delivery services, DoorDash worked closely with restaurant owners to provide them with the tools and resources they needed to succeed. As an example of this, the way the company developed a system that allowed restaurants to track their orders and manage their delivery schedules in real time. This helped restaurants to streamline their operations and offer a more seamless delivery experience for their customers. DoorDash also ensured that it offered a wide selection of restaurants and cuisines, as well as fast and reliable delivery times. They invested heavily in technology and logistics to keep service standards as high as possible, even during peak hours. And as a result of these efforts, the company quickly became one of the largest food delivery services in the U.S., with a presence in over 4,000 cities across North America, Australia, and Canada. DoorDash's valuation has now grown to over $60 billion, making it one of the most successful startups of the past decade, and an amazing increase in value in just 10 years. Number 13. Ayla Farms. With the ongoing concern about the intensive farming of animals around the world, some companies are looking at using technology to provide meat instead, and one of the leading ones in this sector is Ayla Farms. Founded in 2017, it's an Israeli food technology company that's pioneering the development of lab-grown meat, and was set up by Didier Dubaya and Shulamit Levenberg, who saw an opportunity to address the environmental, ethical, and health concerns associated with traditional meat production. The company uses a technology called bioprinting to create meat from animal cells. This process involves taking a small sample of animal cells and using them to grow muscle tissue in a lab setting, with the resulting meat being nutritionally identical to traditional meat, but it can be produced without the need for raising and slaughtering animals. Ayla Farms has been hugely successful so far, and even boasts famous investors like Leonardo DiCaprio, leading it to achieve a multi-billion-dollar valuation in an incredibly short time. The company has formed partnerships with companies like Cargill and Migros to bring its products to market and expand its reach, and you'll likely see Ayla Farms products in stores near you soon. Number 12. WhatsApp. WhatsApp is a messaging app that allows users to send text messages, voice messages, and make voice and video calls over the internet. It was founded in 2009 by Jan Koum and Brian Acton, who saw an opportunity to create a simple and reliable messaging service that would connect people all over the world. The early idea for WhatsApp came from Koum's experience growing up in Ukraine and Russia, where he saw firsthand the importance of staying connected with friends and family in different countries. He realized there was a need for a messaging app that could work across different platforms and provide a reliable and affordable way to stay in touch. From the outset, there was also a heavy focus on privacy and security, and using end-to-end encryption to protect users' messages and calls from being intercepted by hackers or government agencies. It soon became a popular choice for people in countries with strict censorship laws, where other messaging apps were often blocked or monitored. As the alternative to text messaging, WhatsApp soon became one of the most popular messaging apps in the world, with over 2 billion monthly active users. And it's used by people in over 180 countries, where it's a critical tool for communication, both in personal and professional settings. After just 5 years, WhatsApp was acquired by Facebook for $19 billion, making it one of the largest tech acquisitions in history. Number 11. Pandora. Pandora Radio is a music streaming service that was founded in January 2000 by Tim Westergren, Will Glazer, and John Kraft. The company began as Savage Beast Technologies, a music recommendation service that used an algorithm to analyze the music attributes of songs and recommend similar music to users. But in 2005, the company changed its name to Pandora Media and launched its music streaming service, which quickly gained popularity among users around the world. The thing that made Pandora stand out at the time was that, unlike other music streaming services that relied on user-generated playlists or human-curated recommendations, its algorithm analyzed the musical attributes of songs to create personalized radio stations for each user. This allowed people to discover new music that they might not have found on their own, and it also helped Pandora differentiate itself from its competitors. The company was also at the forefront of using smartphone technology, and in 2008, Pandora launched its iPhone app, which quickly became one of the most popular music apps on the platform. This allowed users to listen to personalized radio stations on the go, and it helped Pandora reach a wider audience than ever before. Pandora's success also attracted the attention of investors, and the company went public in 2011. Despite facing competition from other music streaming services like Spotify and Apple Music, Pandora continued to grow its user base and revenue, which led to the announcement in 2018 that the company was being acquired by SiriusXM for $3.5 billion, further cementing its position as a major player in the music streaming industry. Number 10. Pinterest. Pinterest is a widely popular social media platform. It's experienced significant success in just over a decade. Launched in March of 2010 by co-founders Ben Silbermann, Evan Sharp, and Paul Sciarra, the platform was designed to allow users to discover, save, and share visual content through a virtual pinboard format. This inspiration behind Pinterest stemmed from Silbermann's passion for collecting things, which he sought to translate into a digital experience, and the name Pinterest is a combination of pin and interest, reflecting the core of the concept of the platform. The company's origins can be traced back to a small startup called Cold Brew Labs, which was founded by Silbermann and Sciarra. The duo began developing the platform with the help of Evan Sharp, a talented designer who eventually became the third co-founder, and initially was accessible only through invitation, which created a sense of exclusivity and increased the hype surrounding it. That strategy paid off, as Pinterest's user base grew exponentially, with the platform registering over 10,000 users within just a few months. What's unique about Pinterest is its visual nature, which sets it apart from other social media platforms. Users can create boards and pin images, videos, and GIFs, providing an aesthetically pleasing and organized way to save and share content. This visual focus has attracted a diverse range of users, from DIY enthusiasts and fashionistas to foodies and travel aficionados. The platform's success can be attributed to several factors, including its intuitive user interface, which allows for seamless content discovery and curation, and its integration with various websites and applications that have made it easier for users to save and share content from various sources. The algorithm, which leverages user preference and behavior to deliver personalized recommendations, has also played a critical role in its popularity. And now, with 450 million active monthly users, it's valued at between $3 and $4 billion. Number 9. Uber Technologies Incorporated. After being founded in March 2009 by Travis Kalanick and Garrett Camp under the name Uber Cab, Uber has gone on to revolutionize the transportation industry. The idea for the service was conceived when Camp experienced difficulty hailing a cab in San Francisco on a snowy evening, and this led to him envisioning a mobile app that could seamlessly connect riders with available drivers, providing a convenient and efficient transportation alternative. The first iteration of Uber was launched in San Francisco in June of 2010 with just a handful of cars. The app allowed users to request rides from professional drivers and track their progress in real time using GPS technology. The convenience and ease of use offered by the platform quickly attracted users, leading to rapid growth in demand for Uber's services. By offering a more convenient and reliable alternative to traditional taxis, Uber managed to attract a significant user base, leading to a rapid expansion on the platform. The company's dynamic pricing model, known as surge pricing, also played a role in its success by adjusting fares based on real-time supply and demand. And this meant the company could balance the availability of drivers with the needs of riders, ensuring a more efficient service. Uber also deployed an aggressive global expansion strategy and entered international markets early in its growth trajectory, launching in Paris in 2011, just a year after its debut in San Francisco. Today, it operates in over 60 countries and hundreds of cities worldwide, having become a household name synonymous with on-demand transportation, and has approximate valuation of $32 billion. Number 8. MailChimp. MailChimp is a marketing automation platform that's been phenomenally successful due to its commitment to customer service and ability to adapt to changing market trends. Founded in 2001 by Ben Chestnut and Dan Kurzius, it started as a side project when the two were running a web design agency after they noticed a gap in the market for easy-to-use and affordable email marketing solutions. MailChimp's subsequent success is largely due to its accessibility, which allowed small businesses and entrepreneurs to use email marketing solutions that were previously only available to larger companies. One of the core tenets is to provide customers with what they need to be more efficient, so MailChimp has always been customer-focused, listening to their feedback and making changes based on their needs. In the years since launching, the company has continued to innovate, adding new features and integrations to its platform to help businesses stay ahead of the curve. MailChimp also has expanded into other areas of marketing automation, such as social media advertising and website building, which have helped it to attract new customers and retain existing ones. This led to it becoming one of the most widely used email marketing platforms in the world, with over 14 million users. And in 2021, after turning down a number of acquisition offers over the years, it was sold to Intuit Incorporated for around $12 billion in cash and stock options. Number 7. Meta. Meta, formerly known as Facebook, is a social media and technology company that was founded in 2004 by Mark Zuckerberg and several of his college friends. The platform started as a social networking website for college students, but quickly expanded to other universities and eventually became available to the general public in 2006. The success of the company can be attributed to several key factors, with the main factor being the platform's ability to connect people in a unique and meaningful way that had never been possible before. Meta's focus on user experience and engagement helped create a loyal user base that's continued to use the platform and attract new users despite increasingly stiff competition. It's managed to do this by constant innovation and the introduction of new features such as the news feed, which allowed users to see a personalized stream of content from their friends and pages they followed. Through a number of strategic acquisitions, such as the purchase of Instagram in 2012, the company has further expanded its reach to appeal to a younger demographic, which has kept it relevant even as trends change over time. The initial public offering of shares in 2012 valued the company at more than $100 billion and broke records at the time, and since then it's held steady as one of the most valuable companies in the US and the world. Number 6. Airbnb. Airbnb is an online platform that allows people to rent out their homes or apartments to travelers looking for a unique and affordable place to stay. Founded in 2008 by Brian Chesky, Joe Gebbia, and Nathan Blakarczyk, the company has since grown into a global phenomenon with over 7 million listings in over 220 countries and regions around the world. The origins of Airbnb can be traced back to 2007, when Chesky and Gebbia were living in San Francisco and struggling to pay their rent. They came up with the idea of renting out air mattresses in their apartment to attendees of a design conference who couldn't find a hotel room. They put together a simple website called Air Bed and Breakfast and managed to rent out their living room to 3 people for $80 each, something that would be the beginning of the company as it is today. Over the next few years, they continued to refine their idea, eventually partnering with Blakarczyk, who helped them with technical aspects of the website. They also receive funding from a number of investors, including Y Combinator, and beginning expanding the platform to other cities around the world. One of the things that made it stand out, at least in the beginning, is that unlike traditional hotels, which can often feel sterile and impersonal, Airbnb properties are often quirky and full of character. Many listings are located in residential neighborhoods, giving travelers an opportunity to experience life as a resident and not as a tourist. Airbnb has also been clever in the way that it leverages the power of social media, and by encouraging hosts and guests to share their experiences on social media platforms like Facebook and Instagram, it's been able to create a sense of community and build a brand awareness in a way that traditional hotels simply can't match. Today, it is one of the most successful and recognizable companies in the travel industry, with a valuation of over $100 billion. And while its popularity has meant that it's facing regulatory challenges in many markets, it seems as if it's going to keep going from strength to strength. Number 5. Klarna Bank AB. Klarna Bank AB is a Swedish online bank and financial services company that was founded in 2005 by Sebastian Siemiatkowski, Nicholas Adelberth, and Victor Jacobson. The company began as a simple online payment solution that allowed consumers to shop online and pay for their purchases at a later date. But since then, it's expanded its services and is now one of the largest and most successful online banks in Europe, with a valuation of around $12 billion. Klarna's Buy Now, Pay Later system was a game-changer in the industry and quickly gained popularity among consumers who appreciated the convenience and flexibility of being able to defer their payments. This system also helped to reduce the risk of fraud and chargebacks for merchants, making it a popular choice for online retailers, which meant that it was quickly adopted as a payment method by countless sites and became a familiar option for customers. Klarna's user-friendly interface and transparent policies also helped to build trust with its customers, leading to high customer retention rates and positive word-of-mouth advertising. And to ensure a positive experience for all, has dedicated teams to help resolve any issues that customers might have. In addition to its payment services, Klarna has now expanded into other areas of banking, including savings account, credit cards, and personal loans, as well as expanding its operations beyond Sweden and becoming available in several European countries as well as in the United States. Number 4. Stripe. Stripe is a US-based financial technology company that was founded in 2010 by two brothers, John and Patrick Collison. The company began as a simple payment processor for online businesses and has since become one of the most successful and innovative companies in the fintech industry. One of the main reasons behind Stripe's success was its focus on simplicity and ease of use. Its payment platform was designed to be easy to integrate with websites and mobile applications, making it a popular choice for small and large businesses. And the company also prioritized a customer experience with a user-friendly interface and transparent pricing policies. Another factor that contributed to Stripe's quick expansion was its commitment to innovation, becoming one of the first to introduce features such as mobile payments and support for cryptocurrencies. Stripe also developed a range of tools and APIs that allowed businesses to build custom payment workflows and automate their payment processes. And to keep at the forefront of the introduction of new products, they invested heavily in attracting and keeping top talent. The company's founders, John and Patrick Collison, were both young entrepreneurs with a track record of success, and they were able to build a talented team of engineers and business professionals who shared their vision for the future of payments. Today, Stripe is one of the largest and most successful fintech companies in the world, with a valuation of over $95 billion. The company has expanded its services to include subscription management, fraud detection, and banking as a service, among other offerings. And it's now operated in over 40 countries and has developed partnerships with some of the largest companies in the world, including Amazon, Shopify, and Salesforce. Number 3. SHEIN. SHEIN is a Chinese fast fashion e-commerce company that was founded in 2008 by Chris Xu. The company started as a small business selling women's clothing and accessories on Taobao, China's largest online marketplace, and over the years it's grown rapidly to become one of the largest online fashion retailers in the world, with a presence in over 200 countries. The main reason its popularity has exploded recently is its fast fashion business model. The company is able to design, manufacture, and distribute new clothing styles extremely quickly and efficiently, allowing the company to stay on top of the latest fashion trends and offer its customers a constantly changing selection of products. SHEIN's low prices and frequent sales also appeal to budget-conscious shoppers. When this is combined with its digital marketing strategy, where it uses a variety of social media platforms such as Instagram and TikTok to showcase its products and engage with influencers and consumers, it's managed to create a sense of community and loyalty among its customers. SHEIN has, though, faced criticism for its labor practices and environmental impact, and has been accused of using sweatshop labor and contributing to pollution through its fast fashion business model. In response, the company's pledged to improve its supply chain through transparency and sustainability practices. But with an annual revenue thought to have reached over $10 billion, it's unlikely to want to change its approach too much. Number 2. SpaceX. SpaceX is a private space exploration company founded in 2002 by Elon Musk with the goal of making life multiplanetary. Through its innovative technologies and ambitious goals, it has become one of the most successful and groundbreaking companies in the aerospace industry. It's unusual for a company in this sector to grow so quickly, but Musk's pioneering approach to space technology has given SpaceX the edge over traditional competitors. The company has developed innovative technologies like reusable rockets and spacecraft, which have dramatically reduced the cost of space travel. And as a result, SpaceX has secured contracts with NASA, private companies, and government agencies to provide transportation and cargo services to various destinations. In addition to its transport services, SpaceX is working on developing new technologies like the Starship spacecraft and the Starlight satellite internet network. The Starship spacecraft is a fully reusable spacecraft designed to carry people and cargo to the Moon, Mars, and beyond. And the Starlink network, on the other hand, is designed to provide high-speed internet access to remote areas of the world. There's no doubt that SpaceX is one of the most exciting companies in the world, and while it's held privately at the moment, it's believed to be worth at least $100 billion. Number 1. ByteDance. ByteDance is a Chinese technology company that was founded as recently as 2012 by Zhang Yiming. The company started as a news aggregator app called Taotiao, which uses artificial intelligence to deliver personalized news feeds to its users. But since then, it has expanded its services to include a range of popular apps, including the short-form video app TikTok. It's been so successful because of its innovative use of artificial intelligence and machine learning algorithms that allow the company to analyze user data and deliver highly personalized content recommendations to each person. This has helped to make ByteDance's apps highly engaging and addictive, keeping users coming back for more. The company has successfully expanded its services to over 150 markets around the world, making it truly a global player in the technology industry, with billions of active users across its products. ByteDance has also been successful in adapting its apps to local cultures and languages, further enhancing its appeal to users in different markets. And with yearly revenue of around $80 billion, it's seen by many as the quickest growing company in history, having achieved all of this in less than a decade. I'll see you next time. Watch our binge-watching playlist if you'd like to watch all of our most popular top 15 videos. Grab a drink, grab a snack, and get ready to binge. The Top 5 show has launched channel memberships. Thank you to our channel members.